In this video, we're looking at how to set up a cluster of access servers so you can scale out easily and get active redundancy. In a typical setup, you'll have multiple access servers sharing configuration files through a common database. Clients connecting to different nodes using a round-robin DNS record, and all VPN connections are pulling from one global subscription licensing pool. For this demo, we have a VPC set up on DigitalOcean with a couple of access servers and a file server. I've already set up my round-robin DNS for the domain letsdemo.site. A DNS round-robin is the easiest way to go. Gives your users one simple address to connect to, and the VPN client will try each IP in the list one by one until it connects. If one of the servers goes down, users connected to it might see a short disconnect, but their client will automatically reconnect to another server in the cluster. Looking at the screen, you can see that we have one access server here. This is our main one, AS1, and we already have some information configured here, such as users and groups. We have another access server here. This is a brand new one, AS2. And if you look at it, there is no configuration, there is no users, no groups, nothing like that. I also have a SQL database set up on DigitalOcean. You can see it here. It is on VPC network, and these are the information that we will need in a few minutes. So going back to our main access server, AS1, we're going to set up the cluster here. So click on VPN server, clustering and failover. Here, we're going to click on create a new cluster. We will need the SQL information. So let me go ahead and do a side-by-side window here. And here we go. So the very first thing we need is going to be the host name or the address. I'm going to leave the node name as AS1. So let's go ahead and get the host name from my SQL information here. Let me copy this and paste it in this field. The port is 25060. So let's go ahead and adjust this. 25060, and then my SQL username is asadmin. So let's go ahead and type asadmin here. Now we need to get my SQL password. So I'm going to paste the password here. Now scrolling down, I'm going to leave the inner node communication settings the same as it is right now. Global cluster client endpoint. This is where we're going to put the round-robin DNS host. And as I showed earlier, I've already set up letsdemo.site. I'm going to check this box that says use this DNS host name for this node when creating a cluster. Also, I'm going to check this box that says use this host name for new nodes joining the cluster. Once done, click on save and restart. This is going to take a few seconds, and it's going to connect to the database and restart the access server. Here we go. It's done. We need to log back in here. Let me go ahead and type the password and click on sign. So we get this notification now that we're looking at cluster view, and we can see the AS1 here. So let's go ahead and confirm this. We can see that AS1 here. We only have one node in our cluster, that's AS1, but now it's time to go ahead and add the second access server to our cluster. So let's go to that admin UI. This is AS2, and click on VPN server, cluster and failover. This time we're going to join a cluster, and we need the same information. Again, node name, I'm going to leave it at AS2, and we need to put the SQL host name and ports and username. So let me go ahead and copy the host name again, paste it here, and then adjust the port to 25060. SQL username is asadmin, and then let's get the SQL password and paste it here. And that's all we have to do here. Let's go and click on save and restart. Again, this is going to take a few seconds for the access server to connect to the database and restart. And let's go ahead and log back in. Now we can see the AS2 added to our cluster. So we have AS2 and AS1. Let's go back to AS2 again. So now if you look at the users, we can see everything has been replicated here. The users, the groups, everything from AS1 has been replicated to AS2. So they're part of a cluster now. Now let's go ahead and check our host name and make sure it's working. So I'm just going to go ahead and type the address, letsdemo.site, and here we go. So we can log in again as the admin, and here we go. And as you can see, I'm logged into the same dashboard with the AS1 and AS2 in the cluster, and we're using the domain name. Now let's look at the users. We have one user here, Sarah. We're going to connect as Sarah and test our cluster. I already have Sarah's profile here. So let's go ahead and ping our file server. We're not connected, so we shouldn't be able to reach the file server. And this is the private IP of our file server here. So let's go ahead, ping it, and we can see that the request timeout. So let's go ahead, connect as Sarah now. And here we go, we're connected and we're getting replied back. So everything is working good so far. Now we're gonna go ahead and shut down our AS1. As you can see, I already have an SSH session going on to my AS1. So I'm gonna shut down this access server and see what happens. So the access server is shut down. And we can see that now we're not able to connect to the file server and the user is getting reconnected. This may take somewhere between 30 to 60 seconds, but as you can see, the user is trying to reconnect to the cluster again. And here we go. We got reconnected again and we get reply back so we can access our file server again. So going back to our admin UI, let's go ahead and log back in. We can see that our AS1 is unreachable here, but AS2 is active and it's working perfectly. For more information, please visit our website, openvpn.net. On the resources tab, we have documentations and tutorials.